Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash, double one to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to like up there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, now we just want to get into a quick lesson, um, based upon these scriptures here in the book of Second Timothy. Just 'cause as we know, as times continue, as times go on, the more and more tribulations we're going to see here in Babylon, the more and more things that's going to happen around you, in our lives, everyone's lives, is going to change drastically, within the next, however, whether it's weeks, months, years, whatever the time frame is, we just know ultimately that life, won't be the same here in Babylon again. All right. So, this is 2 Timothy 2:1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. So this is what Paul was telling to Timothy, is that you got to commit these things to faithful men who also will be able to carry on the ministry. And that's what we do in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Starting off obviously with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and them teaching, throughout the years, and having us younger brothers, cleave unto their spirit through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And we just hope to do, as best job as possible as being, a real man of the Lord. Um, Verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. And this is one of the biggest things of all, because so many obstacles and things, just going on right now. And I know I know quite a few brothers, what I'm saying, out there, their lives has to be changed, whether you lost your job, or you're on unemployment, or what I'm saying, just whatever the case may be. Majority of people are definitely feeling something right now, Majority of the people, we know so many, due to so many jobs and businesses being closed. I even saw us, I forgot what company it was, they were saying that when everything is supposedly done, and things open back up, that their employees don't even have to come back in to work. They could just work from home, and only like the cleaners and the technicians and things, have to come in, that's fixing, the equipment and different things like that. So, we definitely seeing the biggest change, in Babylon, you know, ever, that's about to completely break down the system that we now know, that everybody's accustomed to. And we know that this social distancing and different things like this will become the norm, with more of the biometric technology, more of these vaccines and different things being forced, more of your rights and your liberties, constantly being stripped away from you, and also to matter of fact, let me go to the book of Second Ezra, because because I at the these damn ads, you know, because when it comes down to these times, it's just funny, man, because you can see how the Most High truly be working within your life, and to remove certain things, the Most High be adding certain things, spiritually, while removing certain things all at the same time, and you can definitely see it happening right before your eyes, and we just sitting, I know me personally, I just be sitting wondering, okay, well, see this happen, I see this happen, something must, going to, what I mean, happen, the way that the Most High placed this situation to be. We can slowly start to see things unravel. Um, in Second Ezra 14:14, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. And and you can clearly see it, you can clearly see it because it's just like, for one, as things are getting more serious, like you see, I'm saying a lot of more people scamming, a lot of people more trying to hustle to do this and to do that. What's really going to happen when, you know, or when they censor the internet even more? Because the main hustle for people now is the internet. Well, if you local, you might have your little thing or whatever, but the main hustle for a lot of people now is the internet. Selling products and doing different things like that, or some type of just something with the internet or programs and different things like that. That is the way that most people, or a lot of people, are being employed nowadays, through the internet, or being self-employed nowadays. So you got a lot of these rappers and entertainers, they complaining they gotta try to do ads, and they asking people, if you want me to do promo, send me this amount of money, and I could do something for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody's just trying to make something happen, man. Everybody is scraping, scrounging, and scavenging just to try to make ends meet, or try to maintain that lifestyle in which they've been living. You know, but not that's what that's why they say, what, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, man. People want to live oh so luxurious, but how is it truly going to feel, you know, when that time comes, when you got to leave all of this stuff? And majority of these people, and I look at a lot of these entertainers and these young YouTubers and people like that, they buying mansions and buying this and buying that. Hey, all you doing is setting yourself up for a fall at the end of the day, because you're going to have to wind up taking that chip to maintain a lifestyle. So, obviously, brothers got, certain possessions and different things like that. But we know at the end of the day, we know what's going to happen. We know what's going to happen in Babylon. You know, when that time comes for that chip to be placed upon us, when Esau is trying to place that chip upon us, you know, uh, we know what to do. The rest of the people don't know what to do when they trying to place the chip upon us. You know what I'm saying? When they trying to force the chip upon us, you know, and and brothers definitely got to more, be extremely careful nowadays, dealing with family issues, whether it's your immediate family or any other family, because it's going to get hectic, man. It's going to get hectic, and if something happened to where some family members leave you, or woman leave, or whatever the case may be, expect those different things to happen. Or if you need to leave from a woman, or leave from this situation or this family situation or whatever, do what you got to do. Like, what I'm saying, just do what you got to do, because it's all about the spirit that's coming down the pipeline, man. We already knew this, and it's getting even more hectic. So it's all about the spirit at the end of the day. You can't worry about what people say, what this is going to happen, that is going to happen. We just got to live for the spirit, and do everything right by the spirit, as long as the Most High is willing, to keep that spirit upon us, and hopefully we endure unto the end. You know, um, let me go back to I actually want to go to Isaiah, because you can see the panic on people, man. You can see the panic. This is Isaiah 8:21, and they shall pass through it, hardly but stead and hungry, and it shall come to pass that when they shall fret themselves, that it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves, and curse their king and their power, and look upward. Because I've seen a lot of people lately saying, I got seen somebody saying, oh, I got cancer, and asking people, well, do they still believe in God and stuff like that, and it was, it had people commenting and saying, well, yeah, I don't think prayer really works anymore. She was like, yeah, I used to think prayer works, until I had to dig into myself and ask God why He can't take my cancer away. Like, different little things that you can see. You can see these people, whatever so-called faith they have, they can see it crumbling. That shows you that they never truly had the faith, man. They never truly had the spirit upon them, Because for you to lose your faith over something simple like that, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's going to truly happen when these people can't eat anymore? You know? Everything that you've ever known, every moral circumstance, everything, whatever decent type of person you thought you were going to be or that you thought you were, all of that is going out of the window. But we in the spirit, we had to do our best to maintain our integrity and stand on our principles within the spirit as these times unfold and as more things come that we have to endure as being good soldiers within the Lord, man. So with that, I hope this segment was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makagudash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Shalom.